Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ike Love. I'm creating author of the blog, The Viable Alternative, which is an inspirational blog where I share the wisdom and insights gained along my path of becoming a greater, stronger version of myself. And if you want to read more on this blog and you're on YouTube, you'll click on the window where it says Show More. I used to say description, but I realized it says Show More under the window on YouTube. And you'll see the link for www.theviablealternative.com. And if you are on Facebook, just go to www.theviablealternative.com and you get all the wisdom, insights, tidbits, and lessons I learned along my way. I've become a greater, stronger version of myself. So, I just completed my 3-day or 72-hour fast. Woohoo! Yeah, I just finished it now. I just did my from the book of dangerous prayers. As I say, praying and fasting is very important. The fast was for the prayers rather. Well, the fast was actually for new beginnings in my life. I felt spiritually led to pray and fast for new beginnings. And now where was this? Where was this? Man. Okay, yeah. So the prayers that I was saying, bear with me a minute, excuse me, people. I just want to share with you the prayers I was saying to give you insight of what my path is about. The prayers that I was saying, okay, right here. The prayer I was saying were for removing blockages, operating at the edge of miracles. And, this has been a symptom of my life and my walk, even though it's lessened over the past couple of years. But, as for new beginning, I'm trying to move all blockages. So it says here, when success slips out of the hand with ease. For those tormented by the spirit of almost there but never gets there. Powerful prayers for those aiming at the top. The ultimate purpose of the enemy is for you to experience failure at the point where your success is approaching in order to drag down the name of God in the mud. Is that the normal trend in your life? And yeah, it has been in the past. Then you need divine intervention. If only you can really pray, the Lord will reverse this trend in your life. And I believe that. And he has, to a large extent, reversed that trend in my life. So in any case, these are the prayers there were prayer points in this book, Prayer Rain by Daniel Olakoya, that I was saying. And I would say these prayer points are very powerful along with fasting. So this culminated my 72-hour fast. Now for this fast today, now it was interesting. Now, so I remember yesterday I told you I had leg pain and joint stiffness and cramping and stuff like that. That went away this morning. This morning I didn't have any of that. In fact, I woke up this morning fully energized and powerful, and I had an experience that I really hadn't had in a fast before. In the fast I've done in the past, I've always felt centered and grounded and at peace. But this morning I felt this really powerful presence within me. And when I woke up after I changed, you brush your teeth, I was walking back and forth in my apartment just inspired. I felt like there was a direct connection between me and God, and he was inspiring me of different things and vision in my life. And I realized that when people are in a fast, that how do I say it's the first couple of days of fasting sometimes it's complete torture. But people tell me I have to get to a certain point. So people say it's 7 days. After you get a point of 7 days, you actually feel energized and you forget about being hungry. You forget that the pain and the discomfort in your body goes away, and you just feel like, you just feel powerful. Well, in the 3rd day of my fast, which is usually rough for me, this morning I felt what people probably describe feeling when they are fasting when they go 10, 15, 20 days, whatever, I was talking on the phone with a guy who told me he did 70 days, and he just said that after a while, like you said, he just didn't feel anything. He didn't care about food. It didn't even bother him anymore. He was just completely used to it. And I've heard this more than once. But this description was what I felt this morning on my third day. So I said to myself, that must be interesting. I wonder what that's like down the line, But I definitely felt like powerful. I definitely felt centered. I definitely felt like, when you do those meditations, when you're really fully like, you quiet in your mind, you're fully connected. That's where I felt. I felt like my third day fast, I reached this point of like, it was like a meditation, And I was just like, wow, this is inspiring. And I just felt like everything was going to work out for me. And I knew everything was going to work out for me. And I just felt like the hand of God was on me. Now, as the day went on, I do admit I again was sleepy, and I had a decent amount of sleep last night. I don't know if you describe 5 hours as decent. I've been getting so little sleep in the past couple of weeks that 5 hours to me actually, does me generally good. But I was definitely sleepy throughout the day. As the day got on, I was definitely sleepy, not lethargic, but sleepy. I started getting head pains, not a full-fledged headache, but my head was definitely felt weird, discomfort in my head, I would say. I also had, my stomach. My stomach was a little bit in pain and everything like that, Now, what I did notice, though, because, throughout the day I was watching a lot of inspirational videos. And again, I noticed and I talked about this yesterday, but I noticed it more, is that how I resist abundance, how I resist expecting like abundance to come into my life. And I realized that draws back to my childhood when my parents would always talk and worry about money, and and as for me, because I always heard them, and my parents had money, by the way, I didn't grow up broke. I went to the best private schools and all that. But in any case, they're always talking about money and this and that. And so, as a child, I learned not to expect a lot. And also, when I would run out of money as a kid, I kind of would feel afraid of getting the wrath of my parents. And I felt that, to get in their good favor, I had to empathize with them by worrying about money with them. I felt that was a way to get their approval. So, in my adult life now, whenever I try to have a positive outlook about money, I start to get afraid that I'm getting the disapproval of my parents, because my parents, I guess in my head, I interpreted my parents worry about money, that I need to worry about money. For me to be responsible, to look about money in a responsible way, I have to be worrying about money. I have to expect money to be scarce, because that's when you're being responsible. That's how I interpreted stuff. So now every time now when you're supposed to expect abundance in your life, that's how you're supposed to do it, I will feel this resistance inside of me, and I noticed it. You see, when you fasting, because now everything is quieted down, a lot of your nakednesses, your blockages, your nakednesses, your blockages, your infirmities come or bubble to the surface, because there's less distractions. So you're able to see more of yourself. So, when you fast like this, and along with the prayer, things are going to come up now that you previously were not aware of, that you now are forced, or are facing you, that are meant for you to deal with, so that you can get these things out of the way, so you can get the breakthroughs you need in life to achieve the purpose of your fast, and to grow and evolve, and to go from glory to glory, and to grow spiritually, and to overcome the blockages and obstacles you have in your life. So that was one of the things I had seen, and I was expecting more insights to come after I finished my fasting, because usually, like I said, some of the insights don't come until after I finish fasting. And also, I just feel very accomplished. I mean, listen, 48 hours fasting is easy. 24 hours is easy. 48 hours is easy. But for someone like me, well, actually, let's dissect this. Actually, this 3-day fast was a lot easier than the 3-day fast I did last February of 2017. this 3-day fast was a lot easier. But there are definitely times that I miss food and I want to give up, even though I'm never really hungry. And I'm proud of myself for doing the 3 days, because there are several times when I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get through this. I want this thing to end already. But other times I was like, I felt the power. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. I did a 3-day fast. And let me tell you something. Like when you're going through your journey in life, you just find the relative level, or the level you are relative to others. I just talk to some people that 3-day fast will be like friggin' like standing in like the Hudson River in like in 15 degree below weather. It's just completely unfathomable, inconceivable to them. Like I told you, someone told me they did a 70-day water fast. That to me is completely, utterly inconceivable in my mind, even though I know it's possible if you build up to it. But that's like a wow. But so things are relative. But I'm just proud of myself that I did this 3-day fast. I didn't give up. I could have given up, but I didn't give up. And even though giving up to me was not an option, but I still did it. And now it's at the end. 12 hours ago, I was still in the fast. But now I persevered through the 12 hours and I finished my fast. Woo! I feel proud of myself for doing that. No water. Excuse me. Just water, no food, no fruit drinks, no carbonated drinks like seltzer water, just water. And I did it. And I'm proud of myself. So, yes. I again now end this video because I have to go eat, but I encourage you, if you're having blockages or stubborn obstacles in your life, you want to grow, or there are things about you that you want to rise to the surface, that things about you that you don't know are blocking you and you need to find out, I say definitely do a fast of whatever capacity you're capable of, while opening your spirit to let God guide you to what he wants you to do. Because like I said in the last video, there are things that you think you're capable of, but you're not capable of, because you just don't know. And there's there are things that you think, or excuse me, there is amount of time you want to fast, but God wants you to do more, because he wants to stretch you and he wants to give you a blessing, and the blessing will come by you doing that allotted amount of fasting that he has for you. Anyway, I gotta go. I got some food waiting for me. I'm gonna break the fast with some Greek yogurt, some nuts, and some carrots. Nuts with berries. I heard that again, that you break fasts with not meat but fruits and veggies and nuts. So anyway, I gotta go. Take care and God bless, seriously, all of you. And if you want to read more on my blog, go to www.theviablealternative.com. If you like what I had to say in this video, please leave a nice comment. Please click on like also, and please share this video with others who can take something, or you feel can take something from this fast. And also follow me on Twitter at TheViableAlt. Take care, God bless, and peace.